Hey everyone, so it is now New Year's Eve, which means that in a few hours it's going to be 2020, which is really weird. We're going into a new decade. The 10s are now over and we are heading into the 20s, which is really strange. I don't know why. It seems really weird. So I decided to do a video looking back on the year and just giving my favourite things from 2019 and then giving some hopes for 2020. Just a nice little end to the decade. And that is why I have such beautiful glamorous makeup on today. I thought it's New Year's Eve, people get glammed up, so I might as well. Okay, so the first favourite from 2019 is something that kind of started at the end of 2018 but went on through into 2019, and that was my trip to Australia. If you don't know, I went to Australia at the very end of last year and stayed there until a few weeks into 2019, and it was really fun. I have a few videos on my stay there. I went to 3 different places. I went to Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane, kind of Gold Coast area. So I do have those videos up for you to watch if you are interested. But I had so much fun there. It was really nice to see the kind of Australian Christmas because it was during Christmas time and New Year's time. We went to see the 2019 New Year's celebrations in Sydney at the Opera House, the fireworks, which was really cool. Got a lot of shopping done. They had some crazy ridiculous sales on during New Year's and I shopped a lot, so I've got a lot of really cool products from Australia. But I mean, overall it was just a great holiday. Like, it's just, yeah, everything about it was really cool. Lots of sights, and only downfall is the heat, because I hate heat, and it was like well in the 30s. I think it got very close to being in the 40s at some point, which is, it's not fun, but besides that, it was a really good holiday. The second thing from 2019 that I really enjoyed was getting to see my family again. If you are not aware, I was born in England, lived in New Zealand for about 13ish years, and I have recently moved back to England. So because of that, it has been a long time since I saw lots of my family. I mean, I've been back on holiday a few times, but there were some people that I didn't really get to see. And so now that we're back, I get to see them a lot more often, and it's just been really good to see them all again because everyone's changed so much over the past few years. I think it's been about 5 years since we were last year, so, you know, a lot can change in 5 years. I'm sure I've changed a lot for everyone in 5 years as well. It's been really nice to see everyone again and spend Christmas with them. I haven't spent Christmas with my family in 5 years, so much good happened. My third favourite thing from 2019 is my Nintendo Switch. It's probably super dirty at the moment. You can thank fingerprints for that. But I have really loved my Nintendo Switch and all the games that I've gotten with it. So at first I was a little unsure about it. It is it's ridiculously expensive, and I was kind of like, oh my god, why am I spending this much money on a console when I've already got all these other ones, and you know, even the games are super expensive. I think they were like $100, like nearest £50 for all the games, or like all the top games. So I was like kind of questioning it. I was like, is this a good idea? No, it's not a good idea, but I do not regret it one bit because I love it. I only have 4 games for it at the moment. I've got Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey, Zelda, and Minecraft, because why not? But I've really loved it. I've spent so many hours on this. I haven't completed any games. I've done the main stories of Mario Odyssey and Zelda, but I didn't like go and be a completionist, so you know, there's still a lot for me to do in those games, but I have completed them. So my sister's got a Switch as well, so we've got 4 controllers, so mum, dad, my sister and I, we will all play Mario Kart together. My sister's got like Trivial Pursuit, Monopoly, and Mario Party. There's been a few fights, but besides that it's been really fun, and yeah, overall I really loved having the Switch. Okay, the 4th favourite thing from 2019 is something that I had wanted for quite a while, and that is my Monstera. As you can see, it has grown a lot. It's doing really well. We've got a little baby leaf, oops, right here. Actually, I think I've had 3 or 4 new leaves since getting this. And I've not had it a long time. I've had it a few months, but it's not been that long. So I think it's done really well to grow all these new leaves. It's doing well. It seems pretty healthy. I haven't noticed any pests or anything on it yet. So that's a good sign. It means that I'm doing okay with it. Yeah, I just really love it. I think it just makes the room look so much nicer. Okay, and my last favourite from 2019 is another thing that I've wanted for a while, and it is my Doc Martens. As you can see, I've worn them a little bit. They're not so perfect anymore, like they've got all this. But they are not entirely broken in yet. Basically everywhere is fine, it's just I'm getting like the slightest blistering at the back of my foot, which is not fun. It just means I need to wear them a little bit more before I can go out and wear them properly, which sucks, but I've been told it's very worth it, so I do feel like they go with absolutely everything I wear, so that's really good. So those are my 5 favourite things from 2019. Just like every year, you know, it's had its ups and downs. Lots of great things have happened, lots of not so great things have happened. Everything's pretty stressful at the moment. I'm still not settled from the move, so that's still pretty stressful. But you know, there's been a lot of really great parts of 2019, so I'm hoping that 2020 is going to be better, but we'll see. Okay, so now moving on to my hopes for 2020. These are the 5 things that I am wanting to do better with or get over or things like that. These are, like, I wouldn't say they're resolutions, they're just hopes. So the first hope for 2020 is to improve on my art. You may have noticed I have a few little art videos on my channel. They are just little fun things for me to do. I would like to improve. I think that I have so much to learn. So that is definitely something that I will need to work on in 2020, so that one day I can hopefully sell prints or do it as a little bit more than a hobby, just to improve on it and kind of get somewhere with it. That would be really cool. The second thing, kind of along the same vein as the first one, I would really like to improve on my channel. So that means getting a little bit more regular with uploads, finding better content to talk about because I am really struggling with things to talk about. Get better equipment. Currently I use the TZ90. It's a good camera, but it's got a few issues. I wouldn't say the quality is perfect. I did do a video on it and at first I was really happy with it, but kind of looking at it now I'm like, it could be better. So I would love to kind of get better equipment for the channel, which would be really cool. I will need to do a lot of saving up because cameras aren't cheap. So I would really like to start saving up and find a really good camera for me, because I'm not so happy with this one. So that's definitely something that I would like to improve on next year. The third thing, I would really like to travel more. I live in England now. I am a train ride from Europe. So that is something that I really would like to do. I would like to go travel a little bit more. I really want to go to Italy and Spain, and I'd like to go back to France. I've only been to Paris, didn't have the best time. But I would like to go back and kind of have a good experience and see it properly. The fourth thing that I would hope for 2020 is to get a decent job. I really like graphic design and illustration and really creative things, and I would really like to find a really good job for me. At the moment I have no idea what I want to do. Something along the kind of illustration designy road, but at the moment I've got no idea. So I hope for 2020 that I will find at least a decent job. It doesn't have to be the perfect job, but it has to be one that I want to do. And the fifth and final thing that I hope for 2020 is to settle in. I have been in England for about 6 months now, and I have not settled. I still find it very difficult. I really miss New Zealand, and it's just, there's a lot of things that just don't fit right. So I really hope that in 2020 I will feel at home. 2019 has been a decent year, and I'm really hoping for the best in 2020. I hope you guys have all had a really lovely 2019, and thank you so much for sticking with me throughout it, and I hope to see you all next year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment in the comments down below what your favourite things for 2019 were, what you hope for in 2020, and just good luck everybody. Subscribe if you are new and want to stay updated, and remember to click that bell button so that you are notified whenever I post new content. But yeah, that is the end of this video, and that is the last video 2019. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you have enjoyed all of the content that I posted over the year, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!